Rogue has been nerfed. We have more Milestones coming. And are we enjoying Cosmic Crucible? We'll cover this and more in the UK's #1 Marvel Strike Force podcast, the MSF Pod. Greetings, Commanders. Welcome to episode 73 of the UK's #1 podcast on Marvel Strike Force, the MSF Pod. This podcast covers everything that's happening in the world of Marvel Strike Force, which is a mobile hero collector game available wherever you play mobile games. We are the lads from 4Play Gaming. Check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/4playuk. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and tell all of your alliance mates about us if you enjoy this podcast, and a massive thank you to you for your support. We are looking for sponsors, so if you're interested, send us an email to 4pgamingteam@gmail.com. And use that email as well if you want to send us a comment outside of YouTube. Introducing the crew today, we have the kitman and resident expert on all things Marvel, Digz. How are you, mate?
I'm good, mate. Are you good?
I'm very well. And unfortunately, Adam can't make it this week. He's currently making a sandcastle on the beach. Right, first and foremost, buddy, did you get any good pulls this week? Any upgrades, red stars, and what have you been working on team-wise?
I'll tell you what, this week, I'm not going to talk about what I did pull. I'm going to talk about what I didn't pull, which until this morning was a single son of a gunning, mother fudging Granny Agatha shard.
Really?
I couldn't, I don't know how many orbs I've opened since last week of that event. It must be 40 at least.
Goodness me.
Every time I'm like, come on. No, Scarlet Witch. I've had a fair few Cersei shards, which is fine, but I've only just gotten a 6, so I couldn't be further away from leveling her up, so I don't really care.
Yeah.
Until this morning, not a single Granny Agatha shard, and this morning I got 8, so now I need 4, I think.
Oh, okay.
4 more shards.
Right, so you're nearly there.
Yeah, but I know what's going to happen because you can get 3, and that is what's going to happen. I'm going to end this event on 99 shards. So when I come back next week, looking like Ghost Rider because my head's on fire because I'm so furious, that's that's going to be why.
Yeah,
I'm going to be lived, but hopefully not. But so in terms of pulls, that is literally it. I've had nothing until this morning. And I have just been working on my Young Avengers. I've been leveling them up all week, which has been, to be fair, relatively successful. I think the only one that was remotely leveled up was Miss Marvel, and I think she was only about 40k at the start of the week. And now, have a little look. The Young Avengers team is 468k, so not bad.
Nice, mate. Killing it.
Indeed.
Wicked. That's cool, man. So for me, did you do any pulls for Fantomex or?
I did, but I didn't go mad, and I got 3 stars because he's probably the character I care about the least in that team. So.
Yeah. Okay. Same. No, mate. Exact same for me with him. I'm not as super stoked on this mutant team, mainly because I have a big enough one. So yeah, I mean, I got him to 3, and I was like, I'm not gonna go crazy for pulls on him. But yeah, team wise, I've been I bought Jessica Jones up to 75, Captain Marvel up to 75, and then I'm slowly working on Wakandans as well, just for the gamma raids, and they're a hell of a lot better than what they were. I don't know. Have you come across any Wakandan teams yet in War or in Cosmic Crucible? Or?
In Cosmic Crucible, I have, yeah, and I came across a high level Shuri in War that I had to stalemate, we ran out of time because I couldn't. It was I had Phoenix and Wolverine, both about 120 odd k against. I think she was only about 140, 150, something like that, Shuri, and I couldn't out damage her. She just kept fully healing before I could kill her. So we just literally, it was about 2.5 minutes of just in this circle of she wasn't doing enough damage to kill me, and I wasn't doing enough damage to kill her. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. So that's sort of been what I've been doing. I brought her up today to 70, I think, and also Killmonger as well. So I mean, I've got a 7 red Killmonger. Remember, I pulled him ages ago, and I was gutted about it. So, so I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to put this guy to use now. You know what I mean? Now they've had this rework. So I'm gonna slowly start building Wakandans, and I've moved lanes briefly, but I can use Wakandans in the new lane I'm in, sort of towards the end of the node.
Oh, nice.
So it's sort of working out okay. I've got this weird hybrid at the moment, and so I've got Nick Fury and Maria, and then Killmonger as well. So whenever he gets a defense up, he attacks. So there's quite a lot of that happening. There's some pretty decent synergy. So I started off at the start of the week on that new node, like just, you know, letting the side down like completely, and now I'm like slowly sort of ramping up, and I'm like, all right, give me a couple more weeks, man. I'm just gonna stomp that node, and by the time that happens, we'll be on to Alpha or Camp, or you know what I mean. So
yeah, well, at least we're prepared for next time. That's the other thing I did as well. To be fair, I leveled up Captain Marvel. She's up to 75 or 80 now, and about 140 odd K or something like that.
Yeah.
So she's actually, well, she's extremely helpful on those horrible, make me want to go on a killing spree nodes of the gamma raid.
Yeah, dude, that gamma raid is brutal.
That's the worst. It's the drizzles.
Okay, right. So in regards to like community roundup and things like that, we've had some comments on some of sort of our usual videos. So many thanks if you did get involved, or if you watched one of our guides or something like that. Big thank you. Like I say, we've got quite a lot. So big thank you to you for getting involved. If you did say anything positive, like I say, it always makes us smile. So thank you.
I'll be a bit of positivity, mate.
Indeed, mate. PMA. Right. Okay. So we had a few things happen during the week, but not a load of significant stuff. On Monday, I woke up to basically a couple of content creators had said that while we were asleep, the A-Force emblem points were being awarded for losses in Blitz. I don't know how someone found that out, but like literally they were so every time you lost, you got 23 A-Force emblems.
Right.
So if you got a couple of, I think before they realised what had happened, you could have got 2 or 3 rotations in. So, you know, 2,000 emblems. So anyone that did that during that time that was, you know, paying attention are effectively a milestone ahead of everyone.
Yes.
So they haven't said it. Well, I think they haven't said anything about it yet, but I assume they're going to, and at some point there might be some compensation for those of it that missed out. What do you reckon?
Yeah, definitely potential for that.
Yeah, hopefully. A lot of people think they're just not going to say anything about it and just leave it. So because it was it was the engaged players that caught the bugs. So who knows? Right, okay, on to Cosmic Crucible. So there's a post on Twitter about it. So over the weekend, and it reads, over the weekend there was an issue in the first round of Cosmic Crucible where 2 players in a match that both cleared the same number of rooms and had similar ending results may not have seen the player with the most victory points determined as the winner. We've diagnosed the issue and it will be corrected for the next edition of Cosmic Crucible coming later this week. We will be sending out general compensation soon to all players at Commander level 60+, which will include Crucible credits and Elite Crucible credits. With this being the pre-season, the issue will have a negligible long-term impact on player rankings in the Crucible. We greatly appreciate players that reported the issues so we could quickly identify and address it. So, happy with that?
Yeah, can't argue with that, can you?
No, it's good. It's good that they acknowledged that something was happening. So,
and that's the whole point of the pre-season, right? To determine those kinds of errors.
Absolutely, yeah. No, stuff like that. Like I say, transparency. It was pretty rife, mate. During the week, people are like, "What the hell's going on?" But they sorted it, so that's good. We like that. I can't remember if we got that compensation or not, though. That's the only thing.
I don't remember seeing anything, but I wasn't looking out for anything.
Okay, cool. Right. Okay. So while we're talking about Cosmic Crucible, how are you getting on? Like we're into the second round of it. How are you finding Cosmic Crucible round 2?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Yeah, the first round I won. I went full on Cena, mate. Champions here, and yeah, no losses. I was happy with that. The second round, I lost to the first guy I was fighting by 10 points. I was gutted.
Oh my god!
Literally 10 points. I think he got one of his turn bonuses or something. He got 10 more points than me, and everything else we matched on. He just beat one of my teams quicker than I beat one of his teams.
Right.
So can't win them all. And then the second sort of node one now, I'm creaming the dude. He can't beat my Infinity Watch. He's had 2 attempts and failed them both. So I don't think it's possible that he can come back from that.
Nice.
in that respect, it's good. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. I like something new. It's a little bit different. I mean, ultimately, the gameplay of the game is the gameplay of the game. Do you know what I mean? There's not that much variety, but it's something a bit different. So it's enjoyable.
Good. Defense-wise, did you change anything up for your defense, or?
No, I don't think I did. I think I left it for this one, and then I was considering swapping out a team and putting in Young Avengers, but we'll see.
Cool. Okay, bud. Well, that's good. Yeah, similar story for me. I'm still enjoying it. Like it's at quite a good time for us, isn't it? Sort of, it seems to pop up. It's about 6 or 7, isn't it, in the UK?
I think it match makes at 7, and we can start fighting at 8. I think because it's usually like I get in from work, make dinner, eat dinner, do all the other stuff, and then it's usually at that point in the night where I'm like, I've done everything on this game that I can do now, and then I'm like, oh yeah, Cosmic Crucible. So I think it's a little bit later than that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Like I say, something new is always good, and I'm getting a fair bit of teal gear from that store now. So
good.
That's never going to go amiss.
That's it. Have you used any of the is it the elite currency or the gold currency, whatever it is, on the orbs?
So I haven't used any of the elite currency, I think it's called. Just double check my workings while I've got it open. So the elite Crucible credits I've not spent any, but the normal Crucible credits I've spent loads.
Right.
I've only got 2,500 left now, but it's just because every time I see something in the store that I know I need, like augmented nanites, augmented osmium, stuff like that, I'm just buying it.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, I spent a fair bit on that kind of stuff, but nothing on the orbs yet.
Nice. Okay. Well, that's good. Yeah. Similar to you, mate. But I'm not. Of course, I'm not. I'm not really spending the currency at the moment. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just holding my powder. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I will start spending it at some point. But at the moment, I'm like, I quite like having like a healthy buffer, so I can go mental, and then so that's sort of what I'm doing. But whatever. Standard. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right. Okay. So one thing I've been meaning to talk to you for a while about, and it's regarding Gambit. And you're, like I say, you're the resident expert on all things Marvel. So I was wondering, I keep seeing it in his art where he's throwing the cards, and he's got those gloves with the like
two fingers.
Like, what's that about?
That's what he's always had.
Yeah, I know. It's always bothered me. I was just like, just buy more gloves.
I don't think they're old. I think they're deliberate.
It's stupid. Like, what's he going to do? Like, give someone the mandible claw or something? I don't understand it. Like,
yeah, that's what it looks like, doesn't it?
I just know what you're doing. Like, I don't understand it. Like, that can't. I've never ever I've watched a lot of poker. I've never ever seen anyone wearing those gloves. What's the deal? Like, if
it's probably more to do with stealing.
Okay.
Than poker, because he's a thief, isn't he?
So he's like grabbing people's wallets. Like, are they lubed up so he can get into people's pockets easier? Maybe.
Yeah, like a duck's bill, mate.
It's just so ridiculous. I'm like, everything else looks awesome. He's also got a cool trench coat, cool eyes, like awesome hair, like all that good stuff. And then these stupid gloves. I'm like, what are you doing?
No, but the gloves are wicked. You've got to have the 2-finger gloves. And like you say, you never know when somebody deserves a mandible claw. You don't want to have to be putting gloves on dirt. Straight down. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. If anyone knows why he wears those stupid gloves, please let us know in the comments below. I see it so much now as well in the ladies' screen. I'm just like, silly gloves. It looks ridiculous. The world's most pointless gloves.
Yeah, so what are you playing at? Okay. Right, so congrats to everyone that unlocked Black Bolt. Nice work. And yeah, hopefully you watched our video on how to unlock Black Bolt on the channel, youtube.com/4playuk. Right, and let's get into this blog post for this week.
Sorry.
So starting off, dial M for mutant. Greetings, commanders. So do you want to start off, mate?
Sure thing. So channel your inner cat burglar on May 27th with the upcoming Fantomex event campaign to X a thief. When the dashing mutant thief Fantomex senses something is off with the job, he brings his purloined goods to the X-Men to get their help to find out who set him up. This event will once again feature the new heroic difficulty, which will require at least 5 characters with the limited time debonair trait. That's a good word. Debonair is a good word. It's almost as good as doubloon. The heroic difficulty will reward till gear, and completing the hero difficulty mission will automatically earn first-time rewards for both hard and heroic difficulties. Don't miss your chance to score Fantomex shards and recruit this international mutant man of mystery to your roster, baby. International man of mystery. That's no woman. That's a man.
Oh man, if only Austin Powers was like Marvel. Like, could you imagine?
The best thing ever.
That's it. So there's like a graph, isn't there? Like based on all the breakdown and stuff. We do appreciate it for all of you guys that love all of that. Then there's there is a graph to look at, but I'm not gonna go into it too much. just beat the nodes. Like,
yeah. Have we had a look at who's in the debonair trait?
I tell you what, buddy, I haven't. Let's have a quick look into that.
Yeah, I'm doing a war attack, but I'll jump into that momentarily and have a little look.
Okay, bud.
I didn't see, but I forgot to go look when I saw the blog come out.
No, that's cool, man. No stress. We can jump into that in a minute. I'll carry on, mate. Once you've done war attack, then we can crack on. All right. So next up, another A Force of Nature event, because that's what we're doing all of May. A is for allies. So the second run of the A is for allies is set to begin on May 21st, which is today. Where you'll have another shot at earning A Force emblems, T2 level 1 irons and T1 irons. Identical to the first run, spend ISO 8 campaign energy alongside your alliance members to earn points towards a 7-day milestone. And I mean, so this will give us a chance again to take another character up to ISO 4, won't it?
Yes.
If we complete it, so. Which is awesome. So, get super into that one, guys. Make sure everyone in your alliance is pulling their weight, and it's definitely worth it. I mean, yeah, I took Doom up because it's Doom, and
why not?
Yeah, because of course, like, you know what I mean. I'm like, yeah,
I'm tempted to pick him up just for the tech nodes on Doom 2.
I'll be honest, mate. I mean, normally I'm quite cerebral with this stuff. I was just like, Doom. Like, it's just, I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, any opportunity to make him harder is going to happen. And I did post the stats up on that on my Twitter, @4playluke. So if you are interested, then in how thick Doom gets, go have a look there.
Nice. Jumping back a step to the old debonair roster.
For old Fantomex, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty tasty. There's only a few characters that I've not leveled up at all.
Okay.
And I suspect most probably wouldn't have. But there's a really good list. Like the top of mine, Sharon Carter, Dagger, Phyla-Vell, Doctor Strange, Heartless, and Hela are my top 5.
Oh, okay. So that sounds doable then.
Yeah, that's probably who I'll go with. I mean, there's also Strife, Mr. Sinister, Multiple Man, Wolverine, Invisible Woman, Polaris, Star-Lord, Psylocke, Loki, Daredevil, Night Nurse, Moon Knight, Storm, Star-Lord T'Challa, Madeline Pryor, and then we got Spider-Woman, Fantomex, Gambit, and Nico Minoru. So a few new characters as well. They're pretty tasty.
Excellent. So you feeling confident?
Yeah. Yeah, with Doctor Strange Heartless by himself could probably bring him through those nights, I suspect.
Yeah, probably.
Mega OP.
Yeah. I mean, it's slightly harder, isn't it, than before, but we'll have to see, I guess.
Yeah, I think I will probably be all right. I mean, I might end up, by the time the event comes around, I might have unlocked Spider-Woman and leveled her up, so I might swap Hela out for Spider-Woman, but we'll see.
Okay. I'd already opened an orb for Spider-Woman prior to this event, so she's sat there ready to recruit, but I've already blown all my gold for today, so
Nice.
But well, not nice. But but yeah. Okay, right. So like I said, there's a lot of milestones and stuff coming up, guys. So we've got a bit more to go into. So next up is Sister Grimm. So make room for another powerful witch on your roster, because the Sister Grimm event arrives on May 24th at 5, with your chance to recruit Nico Minoru. The main milestone is Sister Grimm, where you'll earn additional points for it by participating in Enchanted Bloodlines and Runaway Spell milestones. See below. Along with your A-Force Blood Sorceress, you'll also collect A-Force of Nature progress and other great rewards. So let's get into these Sister Grimm milestones, mate.
Do it. So whip up roster magic by earning points towards this 7-day milestone event by battling an alliance war. You get bonus points for using A-Force characters, and the higher gear tier, the more points you get.
And then winning in raids. Sorry, go on.
No, I was saying you crack on.
Okay, so winning in raids with X-Men, 50 points, all other characters, 40 points, and then, like Digz says, an increment from gear tier 13 of 70, 100, 150, 250 to gear tier 16. So, yeah.
Tasty.
Yeah. So the above gear tier points are additive. So you'll receive those points on top of points received for a raid win / alliance war attack and for previous gear tiers. Milestone rewards include Nico Minoru character shards and unique gear pieces, A-Force bio, origin gear, catalyst parts, elite red credits, and a 5 red star Captain Marvel. Oh man, I only took it up to 5 red like last week. Dude.
I think mine might already be 5 as well, but I don't think I did I buy it? No, I don't think I bought it. Can't remember.
That's a kick in the plums. Never mind. Okay, and then again we've got a breakdown of sort of how many points and then where you need to be in the rewards. Normally, the last couple of rewards are out of your grip. So
yeah, especially free to play.
Okay, next milestone. Hope you're following, mate.
I am indeed. So battle your way to points during a 48-hour blitz, which repeats 2 additional times, so 6 days in total, to earn Jessica Jones shards, Sister Grimm milestone points, Armory 16 orb fragments, gear, and Elite 4 orb fragments. And here's the point breakdown. So winning a blitz without simming it, 60. Simming blitz win is 40. And if you use Young Avengers, you get extra 10 points and then incremental increases for the higher gear tier that they are. And then a whole big old chunk of, that is god-awful Jessica Jones shards.
Oh, yeah.
It's 20 in total for completing all the milestones. It's pretty tight, isn't it? For a character that's been out that long, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd say the majority of players, if you've been playing longer than a year, she's one of like the early campaign farms as well, isn't she? From memory?
Villain 2-9, I think, if I remember rightly.
There you go. So yeah, there are some other goodies there as well, I guess. Actually, no, that's half a gold orb. Oh man, yeah, it's not great, is it? Actually, thinking about it, like 800.
But I suppose they repeat. Like that, you get all of those rewards 3 times if you complete them, I suppose. So
yeah, okay.
I suppose that is going to be 60 Jessica Jones shards. But even so, it just looks tight for a character that old.
That's right.
60, I suppose, is a lot, to be fair.
Yeah. Thank you, Scopely. All right. So the Runaway Spell milestone, another milestone. Also running for 7 days is the Runaway Spell milestone, where you'll spend campaign energy to hit milestones that reward Jessica Jones shards. Oh, there we go. Sister Grimm milestone points, purple gear bio fragments, Armory 16 orb fragments, and earn 1 point per campaign energy spent. So spending campaign energy basically, just like normal, I guess. God, dude, there's so many events at the moment, isn't there? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's so hard to keep up.
Okay, and then the Sister Grimm calendar.
So yeah, be on the lookout for a login calendar during the Sister Grimm event that will reward additional Sister Grimm milestone points. You definitely don't want to miss even a single day during Sister Grimm. Yeah, to get that 7th day, you don't want to miss that 2,750 points.
Yeah,
seems like a lot.
Yeah, so these are just like the points, is that right?
They're points towards the Sister Grimm milestone, yeah.
Okay, fine, lovely. All right, so bonus events. So appearing on various days throughout Sister Grimm to aid your progress will be the following bonus events. So XP Throttle, so double XP for campaign and ISO 8 campaign nodes. Raid Frenzy, so 20% cost reduction on using raid energy. Heal and revives in raids. And then Gear Explosion, 3 times drop quantities for select improved, advanced and superior origin gear from campaign nodes. Let's go, mate.
Then we've got the Strike Pass Season 16. So the next season of the Strike Pass is kicking off on May 24th, and you don't want to miss the magical rewards. The character shards up for grabs are Doctor Strange Heartless, Wong, Mordo, No Grounding Agatha, Get in the Bin. The Season 16 premium card will feature Baron Mordo's Multiverse of Madness costume. That's cool. That's cool. That's a good costume. And you'll receive a number of bits required to purchase this costume on Milestone 3. And the premium rewards for the beginner rewards player 10 to 49 and intermediate rewards 50 to 69 will be updated, and including gold orb fragments, training orb fragments, ability materials, catalyst parts, and raid orb fragments.
Happy with that?
I'm not happy about them not giving Granny Agatha shards, but other than that, I'm happy.
Yeah, I had a feeling you'd say that.
The stupid thing is that she's in, all the other ones are all in other orbs as well. The other day, I was like, I've got a good idea. I've got loads of raid credits. I've got loads of Blitz credits. I'll just hammer through orbs, get Ultimus food, and then I'll hammer through Ultimus orbs. And before I started doing anything, I thought, I better check she's in that orb. Strangers, Wong is, the other one is no Agatha. So, ooh, Scopely.
Filth. Right, okay, and talking about doing us dirty, character availability. So add more power to Shang-Chi starting on May 24th with his new home to the Blitz supplies. Purchase his character shards for 500 Blitz credits and give this hired hero a little extra oomph on his punches and kicks. I tell you what, mate, I'm happy they're hopefully pulling him out of the orb, so that's good. But I've been using Shang-Chi a lot and recently, and he's great. Like,
that is what I hear. Everyone that uses him say that he's massively underrated and that he's one of the most valuable characters at the minute.
Yeah, he's just really fun, mate. Like he'll go on this just this storm of just kicking the crap out of everyone. It's just like he's still going, just like up and down the line, like. Okay, right. So legendary event updates. Do you want to do the first paragraph? I'll do the second.
Yeah, sure. So 2 more legends are adding a new chapter to their epic tale starting on May 23rd with updates to the legendary events. The first update is just what the Doctor ordered. The Surgical Strike Doctor Octopus legendary event will become indefinitely available via the events section for all players, Commander level 25 and higher. Accompanying this update will be a reduction in Dr. Octopus's star unlock from 5 stars to 4. Wow.
That's really good.
That is really good. For newer players, he will be a welcome addition to your roster. Absolutely.
Yeah, I love him. I think he's awesome. Right, okay, and then legendary as well. Entering the repeating legendary event rotation will be Ebony Mars, Black, and Ebony legendary event. The preparatory bonus event, Terrigan Storm, will continue appearing prior to Black and Ebony. Like other repeating legendary events, instead of a daily login calendar, you'll receive shards for the required characters in an inbox message announcing the start of the event. No complaints from me.
Yeah, love that.
Next up, Rogue's ability correction. So, do you want to read this?
Yeah, so this, I mean, I'm not particularly upset about this, but I think the way that they've done it is wrong. So I'll read it first. Rogue ability correction. Last week's blog contained a couple of errors with Rogue's ability text. We incorrectly stated that Rogue's special ability, Gloves Off, has an energy cost of 2-2. The actual energy cost is 6-6. Her special ability was also missing the final line stating this attack is unavoidable and cannot be blocked. Now, I'm not remotely surprised that energy cost has changed, was wrong, however they want to word it. The bit that I think is wrong is that they waited a whole week to post that correction when they could have stuck it on Twitter, put it in socials, done anything, and they chose to leave it until the following week's blog. And that is the only bit I think that's wrong. Yeah. The fact that they changed it, I don't care, because I still think that's a quality power. Obviously, it's not as good as it was, but it's still going to be really good. And yeah, like I'm almost certain that we said when we were talking about her kit last week, that if that ability was 6-6, we'd still be going, that is quality.
Yeah.
So, like I say, not fussed about that at all. But say, waiting the whole week to change it and to post that change is out of order, because there were people that would have spent money on characters they don't care about to get Rogue to a higher level based on that.
Yeah, that's mate. You've absolutely knocked it out of the park. I literally can't say anymore. Like, yeah, boom. Right, yeah. So yeah, all right, mate, I completely agree with you. Right, okay. So alternative Blitz character view. The dev team is continuing ongoing efforts to improve game stability across the board, and part of that includes auditing key systems. This week, the alternate screen to view Blitz characters as 3D models was disabled, as it has been identified as a contributor to instability with the Blitz game mode. As the alternate screen provides no tactical advantage, it is indefinitely disabled. Yeah, whatever.
Happy. I prefer that Blitz screen. I hate the stupid circles. Rubbish.
You'll go, mate.
So more golden campaign nodes. Everyone loves a bit of this. Very soon, we're increasing the gold rewards in select campaign node chapters to match the rewards given out by the missions in Doom Chapter 4. So the ones that are getting an increase are Heroes Chapter 7, Villains 7, Nexus 8, and Doom 1, and then select missions in Doom 2. Please enjoy the additional gold and improve your roster.
Missing Blitz rewards. So some of the weekly rewards associated with a second character themed Blitz per week, the old schedule, were added to the new Quick Rumble Blitz, which we talked about last week and they said nothing about. So fair play. Right, weekly events, mate. Let's go paragraph for paragraph.
Yeah, so we've, I think this has already been and gone, but back to boot camp, May 20th, rewards training modules and requires skilled military. Next
up, we've got Mutant Queen Blitz, so Polaris character shards. So if anyone is looking at unlocking Jubilee, there you go.
Yeah. And then May 23rd, we've got the Black and Ebony Legendary event, which gives you Ebony Mal shards, and you need Black Bolt and 4 other Inhuman characters at a minimum of 5 stars. And if you need help doing that, there's a video on the channel that will guide you through.
That's it. And then Quick Rumble Blitz Wave 1 is Avenger. So start date May 26th, feature trait Wave 1 Avenger, which is smaller than you might think. And the rewards are A-Force emblems, Blitz credits, T1, T2, T1 and T2 basic isolate orbs.
And just so we're clear, Wave 1 Avenger is Thor, Hulk, Iron Man, Black Widow and Captain America.
Lovely.
I suspect, and Hawkeye, it's just because he happened to be in the team that I had open, and Hawkeye.
Nice.
Basically everyone in the first Avengers film.
There you go.
Yeah. And then last but not least, or sort of least, we've got the Chaos Theory event, which rewards silver and gold promotion credits, and you need Wakandans.
Indeed. Love that event. Okay, so that's the end of the blog post. They say, please note at the end, which makes me smile. Please note the information in this blog is subject to change before going live in game.
And that little thing was there in last week's blog, because I remember saying, I'm not surprised I've written that, because it would surprise me if they change that kit.
Yeah, good point. So get ready for the old Fantomex event that's coming this week, I guess, and try and keep up with all the milestones, and just basically just keep blitzing, keep raiding, just keep doing your work, basically.
Yeah, indeed.
What more can you say?
I like a campaign event though. A campaign event's fun for new characters, because I know I'm going to unlock Fantomex. You know what I mean? I don't need to go mad. I don't need to set alarms to blitz every 2 hours on the dot and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's good.
Yeah, no, mate. I totally agree with you. I'm all about it. So, I mean, like I say, I don't know how crazy for him I'm going to go, but I'll try my best to get him to 4, I think, and then I'll probably stop. Yeah,
I'm not going to go mad for Fantomex. He's probably the character I care about least in that team.
Yeah.
At the moment, obviously we've still got one to go, but I'm not that fussed, so I'll probably won't call the event. I'll just use the energy I'll get and probably get him to 3, I suspect.
Sound okay. Well, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. So please remember to rate and view this podcast however you consume it, and please do not forget to follow or subscribe. Remember that all roads lead to youtube.com/4playuk. If you do want to ask us a question for next week, drop it down in the YouTube comments below. There's a link in the description if you're listening on a podcast service. Thanks a lot for checking us out, and we will catch you next week. Digz, got anything else you want to say?
No, mate. See you next week.
Nice one. Thanks a lot, and good luck, Commanders. Boom.